a million times. I'm going to try to phrase it properly. We get asked, when I say we, collectively between the baseball Bluebook and my son Tyler and I, when we're talking to parents, the high school athlete versus the transfer portal athlete. And I always allow parents to understand, from high school to college, the physicality, the speed of the game, and the intensity of all of these games are the difference. It's a massive jump from high school to college. But with regard to your recruiting, as of today, as we're sitting here and talking today, what is the role of the high school student athlete versus the transfer portal student athlete when it comes to your current now recruiting process?
Yeah. I think a lot of people would say that it's the fact that you can't take a flyer on high school players anymore. You have to have almost a ready-made player. So, before we would have a class of 10 and you would take 2 or 3 blue chippers, or this is what you would try to do. You try to get 2 or 3 blue chippers. You try to get, four guys in the middle where you were pretty certain they were going to pan out, that they were going to play early. And then you take 2 or 3 guys that you just wanted to just dream on, thinking all of them were going to be good players at some point for you. I don't think you can dream on anybody anymore, because you don't have to. You could go address a need in the portal and junior college with guys that, that can do things that basically have already experienced that jump you're talking. I tell high school, you're taking the biggest jump that you've taken up to this point in your career from high school to college. So, and many times they're not prepared for it. You'll see the high school shortstop in the fall field a ground ball and take 3 shuffles and the guy beats it out, and you're like, you just have to get, the game is faster. You don't have all day to make those plays anymore. And so I think that's what you just can't dream on players and for me, that's tough, because I really love, like, some of our best players. Greg Cullen was a 15th rounder. Matt Brash was a 4th rounder. He's in the big leagues for the Mariners. Like, we dreamed on those guys. We were like, yeah, we see it in there. We just have to get bigger, faster, stronger. They got to play. And now it's tough, because you're left with, do I dream on this high school guy that I'm pretty sure will work out, or do I go get this transfer that I know is going to be able to do some of what I expect that to be out of that position?
Well, at the end of the day, and I think you absolutely answered that question in such an honest, candid, and real manner. In other words,